Well, hello there. Sitting down in the podcast room today, and I was thinking about something noteworthy to talk about because we've always got to have some big, heady, amazing topic to share because we're all so smart, right? We've all got to have the answers to share on social media. Do more push ups, drink more water, go sit in this hot room, sit in that cold thing, eat this, don't eat this, drink this, train this, do this. I don't have anything like that today, but I grabbed a book off the shelf because it stirred me as I looked at it, and I'd rather share that with you than keep it to myself. I bet some of you know these words. Here we go. When, in the course of human events, it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitle them. A decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, and that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their powers from the consent of the governed. Wow, it's heavy stuff, man. The Declaration of Independence. I've got a bunch of copies of these documents, and from time to time I like to sit and read them. You can pull that up online and read it yourself. You can read about how a lot of these words came not from Jefferson, but from men like George Mason. It's interesting to read about those things. As I was sitting here today thinking, man, these machines that we've created, like YouTube or Instagram or Twitter or whatever, that we business people, most of us are in some type of business that we utilize social media to communicate. We feel this need, this drive to keep feeding this beast. And it's daunting, man. Sometimes I just want to put it all down. I read some comments from time to time, and some of them are amazing and they're uplifting, and some of them just make you want to go, what in the heck am I wasting my breath for? So rather than pretend, I thought, why don't we just chat about it? Why do you utilize these platforms? Why do you visit with me here or on any of the platforms that you use? Personally, I watch stuff on YouTube pertaining to cooking. I really enjoy stuff where people are fabricating things. There's some channels like guys build stuff from nothing. My buddy Clay Hayes goes and finds sticks out in the woods and builds beautiful bows that you can hunt food for your family. One completely different than that, Grind Hard Plumbing. I don't know those guys, but I know Clay personally, and the boys from Grind Hard, young men, are just building amazing, fun pieces of equipment and toys that most of us dudes would love to have. Off-road things, boats, motorcycles. And it's amazing what the human is capable of. And now we've got these phones and cameras that can capture this stuff, and we can upload it and share it. The totality of the knowledge that humanity has is amazing. But at the same time, it weighs on me how we just tear each other to shreds if we don't agree. I was looking at some comments today on some videos, and the amount of energy some people will put in to arguing, it's nauseating. It's nauseating. Now, oftentimes we flippantly respond. You'll hear somebody say the things I'm saying, and you go, never read the comments. Well, why not? The whole point of social media, what this is to be social and to communicate. How can we achieve a higher state of enlightenment? Maybe that's what I'm pondering today. Rather than do the same things over and over, how can we improve? How can we develop as people? Excuse me. Think about what these guys were talking about. What they were talking about at this time. This pursuit of happiness. The things they were looking for are no different than the things that we're looking for today. We talk about the good old days. I think we've got it probably better than ever in history. I've had friends recently that have had major injuries like damaged tendons that they go get fixed, and they're back playing and fighting and scrapping and shooting and doing things months after the fact. Where in just 50 or 100 years ago, you just lived with the damaged limb forever, or a cardiac issue. You just died. Now you go get fixed up and they send you home the same day. It's amazing times that we live in. Is there some bad stuff? Well, of course there is, but so too with any species alive on Earth. You're going to have some issues. Here's my synopsis for the day. Remember why we view the content that we view, be it learning a better way to grill a steak or bake a cake, or a better way to build a fence, or whatever it is you're trying to learn. Some self-defense skills or honing those things. They're all about a better life, a longer life, a richer life, a fuller life. So why not choose to inject richer, fuller, better into the world around you? Don't be the guy or the gal that's dragging others down. Don't be the guy or the girl that's bringing the naysaying and the hate and the mind torture into the conversation. Build up, man. Do something that people are going to want to pick up 200 plus years later and read about. Mickey with CarryTrainer.com. Some food for thought. Maybe some mad musings from the podcast space. We don't always have to have some great heady topic. We don't always have to be the smartest dude. We don't always have to have the answers. Sometimes the only answer can be saying, I don't know. Talking last night with somebody I care very much for about the truth. The truth. And sometimes the truth can be, I don't know. Sometimes the truth can be, I love you. Sometimes the truth can be, I'm scared. Sometimes the truth can be, I miss that person. Sometimes the truth can be, I don't know what's next. Or, I don't like how this thing makes me feel. Or, I really enjoyed that. And that's all it needs to be. It doesn't always have to be some earth-shattering, life-changing, life-altering statements like what these guys made. Seek the truth. Be and do the truth. Don't hide from it. Don't pretend. You don't have to pretend like you've got answers that don't exist. It's okay to not know everything. Sometimes it's okay to not have to look the thing up. Sometimes it's okay to say, I don't know, and I'm going to work on that. Sometimes it's okay to say, man, I didn't do very good today, but I'm going to try harder tomorrow. And I'm going to really try. I'm going to dig in. Life is good. All the stuff that we do, all the hustle and bustle and the chasing and trying to make more and do more and be more and have more and get more is all so that we can live more. Don't forget that. The ancients said, memento mori. The flip side of that was memento vivere. Memento vivere. Remember to live. Not just remember that you're going to die. Remember to live. Let's live today. Be well. Don't be dickheads. Tell somebody you love them. Buy some Ignis Lux coffee, because let's make it about that at the end. I love you guys.